Welcome back to Destinations with Sal and Debbie. It looks like Carnival Cruise Lines is joining the growing list of company that is loosening masking and pre-cruise testing policy requirements for fully vaccinated and boosted guests. I'll be back to tell you more about it right after this. Welcome back, and thanks for staying through the intro. As always, if you're new to our channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the little bell notification, that way YouTube will let you know every time we upload a brand new video. Carnival Cruise Lines is due to drop its mandatory masking policies except certain venues and events, and also allow an extra day for fully vaccinated and boosted passengers. Carnival confirmed that it will participate in the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention's update program for cruise ships operating in the United States waters, and is advising guests of the following changes. Effective with cruises departing March 1st, masks on board will be recommended but will not be required. There may, however, be certain venues and events where masks will still be required. Carnival will continue to meet the standard of vaccinated cruises, but children under 5 years old will not be included in any vaccinated guest calculation, and thus will not be required to receive an exception to sail. Effective with cruises departing March 1st, some additional flexibility on pre-cruise testing requirements will also become available. The CDC requires pre-cruise testing for vaccinated guests ages 2 and older to be taken within 2 days prior to the sail date. However, effective March 1st, guests who are up to date on their vaccines, i.e. what that means is you are fully vaccinated and have received your booster shot if eligible, may take the test requirements up to 3 days prior to sailing. That's a change from the previous rule where all guests were required to have their negative COVID test 2 days prior to sailing. It's important to keep in mind that this change will not happen until March 1st, 2022. As of now, if your sailing is on Saturday, the test results must be taken on Thursday or Friday, and as late as Saturday if you're guaranteed to receive your results back in time for check-in. On certain sailings, guests should be prepared for the possibility of an additional COVID test prior to boarding, which will be provided at the terminal on a complimentary basis. When the change takes effect, you'll be able to have your negative COVID test on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, as long as you're fully vaccinated, and have your booster shot as long as you're eligible for that booster shot. We have had a very successful restart on guest operations thanks to the support of our guests, the commitment of our shipboard team, and the effective protocols we have put in place, said Christine Duffy, president of Carnival Cruise Line. The public health situation has continued to improve, providing confidence on our changes. Our protocols will evolve as we continue to remain dedicated to the protection of public health of our guests, crew, and the communities we visit. Duffy said that Carnival's highest responsibility and top priority is always compliance, environmental protection, and the health, safety, and well-being of our guests, the people in the community we touch and serve, and our shipboard and shoreside personnel. We appreciate the ongoing collaboration amongst the multiple government agencies, as well as the support of Alaska officials and other delegations. It's important to note that I've sailed several times on Carnival since the pandemic. Onboard mask requirements were already limited. You didn't have to wear them in most public areas. You had to wear them in the elevator, in the restaurants, until you received your food, and in certain public areas. And really, the mask policy that they just put forth seems to be about the same. It doesn't specifically say where those are, so I guess we'll find out in March how lax those policies are going to be. What do you think about these changes? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, I'll see you soon up on the Lido deck.